Hi colleagues, how are you feeling? How are you doing at the minute with this challenging time? I'm hearing some of you are certainly managing to get caught up, maybe feeling a bit less anxious. Some have managed to get some well-needed rest, and some are feeling exhausted now that the really busy peak has subsided, or that's certainly what we're hearing out there in the network. It has been said lately that the efforts to control this virus, it's not going to be a sprint, it's a marathon. And today that was actually upgraded to an ultra marathon because it's going to take us a few weeks yet and a concerted effort to get on top of this. And I say that to you tonight because I believe it's important you get a break and some downtime where you can. Now, I appreciate with reduced staffing, increased workload, probably holidays you may have booked that have now been cancelled, things are tough. So it's important to take a small break when you can and look after yourself in challenging times. So really for tonight's update, I'm going to talk to you a bit about local provision, a bit about the finance, some PPE update, paracetamol PGDs, and just a small call about the prescription pickup that's due for tomorrow. In terms of local provision, most elements now of the COVID-19 response have been devolved to localities and local basis, so your NHS board and health and social care partnerships. Things like your COVID hub, the shielded patients response, key worker childcare, testing facilities, all going through the localised stuff. So it's really important that you keep close to what's happening in your area. We'll try and carry as much as that as we can on our website, but could ask you, could you look out for local communications coming in as well? In terms of the finance, Matt last night gave you an update on the level of advance that's been secured. And I have to say, it's a cash injection at the minute to allow your bills to be paid. So in some ways, don't spend it all, as some of that will need to come back. And I'm currently working on that mechanism to make that happen. But we took the absolute decision that the most important thing was to get the cash out to you, and we balance it at a later time. You've also been in touch about our English owner colleagues getting £300 for screens and protective stuff that they've put in place in the pharmacy and what's happening in Scotland. So I have a bid in with the Scottish Government right now as we speak, and I'm asking for new money to cover infrastructure and to cover the increased workload. Now, more than that when I get a decision actually made, but that's our request. And if it's any consolation, I did ask for more than £300. PPE, we heard this afternoon that the PPE advice is being considered across the UK today with a potential update for you tomorrow. So we don't know what the outcome will be, and if it does result or cause Health Protection Scotland to update its guidance, we'll be right on it and get back to you. The paracetamol PGDs to help you, they should all now be out with you for both adults and kids. And that should allow prescription-only medicine quantities to be supplied. So please look out for them if you haven't already seen them. And lastly, just a small reminder that your courier collection for the scripts is due tomorrow. So could you keep an eye out for the parcel force driver just in case he's trying to get into the actual pharmacy. So the shout outs for tonight. We've got the first one that would be Giovanni Dutano and the tremendous team at Steps Pharmacy in Glasgow, especially Eddie and Moira who are putting in big shifts, so thanks to the team there. Move across to Erskine and we'll speak to Claudia and Arlene and all the team at Andrew Hughes, and Claudia says she couldn't be more proud of what the team's managed to achieve over the last fortnight. Across to the east now and up to Brian Kidd and the teams at Monifieth, Ash Ludy and Troops. You're still going and still smiling, I'm here, so thanks for everything you're doing there. Move along to the Central Belt and down into deepest, darkest Ayrshire, and I get to say that because I'm originally from there. And it's a big thanks to the teams in the Dean's Pharmacy Group, and that's for John Conley and Arif, for everything that you're doing for your patients and those pharmacies. And lastly but not least, squeezed in just before I did this video tonight, is Andrew Miller, Looking for a big shout out to the team at Boots and Lanark, and he's saying you're all going above and beyond. Really grateful for what you're doing. And in terms of going above and beyond, I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Rosemarie Parr and Brian Lamb in particular, who I can assure you in the background are doing an incredible amount of work on your behalf, and it's much appreciated. Moving along to the quiz, I think Matt left you last night with a golf question. He was asking which player traditionally learned with a 3-iron and a putter. And I have to say that was the late, great Seve Ballesteros, if you didn't get that. And my last question for you tonight, a geography question. Where in Scotland can you visit the Italian chapel? So where in Scotland can you visit the Italian chapel? I'll be back later in the week. I'm sure Matt will give you an update on things as they progress, and we'll speak to you later on. All the best.